Hey, welcome to the Danger Zone. It's Ashley. All pictures in my videos were either found on a public domain or contributed to my channel by the owner. Lots of love and many blessings your way. Okay, you guys, I spoke with Jay, and I'm going to share with you what was shared with me. This should at all come as a shock or a surprise, what I'm going to tell you. I think we all sort of felt this was on its way. So let's get on with it. Harry and Meghan are both back in Canada. Now, before Harry left, Meghan left first, and Harry was behind her by a couple of days. Prior to Harry leaving, he had another sit down with his grandmother, and she begged him, why don't you stay? Please don't go back. We'll work something out. We'll make it better for you guys here. And he said no. He was leaving. He couldn't take it there anymore. Life was just too rough, and he needed to get home to his family. There was a lot of pressure from a lot of people contributing to Harry deciding to leave the family. People like Oprah, the Clintons, the Obamas, they really thought that they would be something super special outside of those gates. It seems those same people have now shunned both Meghan and Harry. Do you guys realize they've spent nearly $3 million holding all sorts of meetings? And you're probably wondering the same thing I was. Why are they paying big money to have meetings? And I'll tell you a little bit about that here in just a minute. We'll get back to that in just a second. They're having no luck in Hollywood. There is no Hollywood studio, director, or producer willing to put Meghan in anything. They're being treated like the plague. Okay, getting back to the big money that they've spent that doesn't really belong to them. So do you guys remember when it came out that they were in Stanford having a roundtable discussion with the top dog financial professors? They tried to give the implication that they had been invited. Truth of the matter is this: for their professional advice, their insight, Meghan and Harry made a $2 million donation towards them, not the other way around, as they wanted us all to believe. They fed the media that they're so valuable that major corporations and companies are willing to pay big money just for them showing up. That was just another mind game played in the media by Meghan and Harry. I'm not going to drag this out. I'm just going to give you an example. I've been wondering about the toilet paper shortage here in the States, and my sweet friend Kat sent me this article. Excellent article, by the way. Excellent. And what it was basically saying was the media put out the feelers. They put out, oh my gosh, there's going to be a toilet paper shortage. Saying, everybody's fighting at the store, emptying the toilet paper shelves. And they don't even know why. As humans, we're so easy. Don't fall for that, y'all. A few weeks ago, it's been building up in every article you could read anywhere. It was being printed. It was being told to every one of us that, like the Obamas, Meghan and Harry were going to blow up. They were going to be paid hundreds of millions of dollars just to speak for 5 minutes. And y'all, that has backfired so badly on them. Nobody is booking Harry and Meghan. So guess what they're doing now? They've decided they want to help our American veterans. Tell me, what do they know about our military? Both of my parents retired Air Force. And after doing a little digging, here's what I found out. Not 75 or 80, not 90 or 95%, 97% of these foundations and charities aimed at our military, our war veterans, are fraudulent. Every 3 out of 100 are legit. That to me is pathetic and twisted. Unfortunately, in the States, a military foundation or charity is the easiest one to operate with the most lackadaisical regulations. That alone should prove they're fraudulent. You know what I'm saying? Just money hungry. Oh, but this is not the only one. We'll talk about the new endeavor. Just 1 second. So Harry had to hurry up and get back to Canada to be with his wife, his family. As he told his begging grandmother, I can't stay here. Well, now they're saying that Harry is freaking completely out. They're making no money. They're losing money. Their encouragers have flown the coop, as it was told to me, and I thank you, Jay, so much. So Harry's in a really bad way mentally. He's having high anxiety. He's scared. He knows he can't make it without his family. He's a nobody in the real world. He's only special in the royal family to them. The prank phone call, he totally lost it behind the scenes. He didn't know what pressure was. He gave his information freely to these pranksters. So he had his grandmother fix everything, and she did. Queen's very smart, she's very sneaky, and who didn't see this coming? I told y'all, we all knew what the end result would be. He's making his way back home. But according to a royal insider, the Queen has given him this advice. Since you hopped out so quick, you can't hop back in that fast. You gotta work your way back. Hence, their latest endeavor. I'm so irked about all of this, but that's another video for another day. He and Meghan just signed a lease for several years. It's the former BBC television centre down in London. He already has an office there for travellers. And this is their newest home site for their latest charitable foundation. But get what I'm about to tell you guys. In this same building, Marcus Anderson runs a part of the Soho House for creative thinkers, of course. What are the odds? How convenient for all of them, especially Meghan and Marcus. Now, according to an insider, they plan on going back to London 9 months out of the year, eventually working their way back to the palace. Keep in mind, the Queen already said, hey, we're going to go ahead and take an evaluation, give you a review, see where you're at 12 months from March 31st. So by the time March 31st, 2021 comes around, in the event the monarchy's still standing, Harry's still afraid, and Meghan's still with Marcus, I personally believe they'll be full-on senior royals yet again. And most people won't agree with what I'm about to say, and that's okay. But a good queen, that does not make. She's playing with taxpayer money. It's not like they're doing this all on their dime. And to think otherwise would be quite naive. Don't believe all the fake news. Just like the toilet paper shortage. Same thing. I'll see you soon and we'll talk fast. Y'all stay safe and be blessed.